Hello and welcome back to the colony with Man of the Antz, once again playing some more of the incredible Empires of the Undergrowth. Yes. So last time, as you may have noticed, and as I noticed myself during the play, we chose previously the constant difficulty. It does, if you hover over a bit, it doesn't really tell you, it does tell you what the difficulty changes, I suppose, but it doesn't really tell you what the difficulty means. I suppose it's fairly obvious when you look at it. But constant means it'll be constantly at that difficulty, whatever that happens to be. I'd like a little number to tell me what that is, but there we go. We don't want that. Obviously, we don't want that. Does that change? Oh, it doesn't. Okay. So, well, I think previously we did ramp with spikes on the dunes map. So we'll do towhead again, like we did last time. But what we'll do now is we'll do scale with colony. Someone did suggest doing random and then also turning on the fog of war so that you can't see what's around. So maybe I'll do that after this one. Maybe we'll have a go at that. So we're going to do scale with colony. We're going to choose the starting difficulty around... Where does it start? About, if I cancel this and go back in, was it... That does change that, doesn't it? Yeah. So it starts there. So if we do scale with colony, we'll pop up a little bit to around just under half. We'll call it Scolony for scales with colony. See what I did there? So clever. We did grey last time, which was really nice. We'll try purple to see how crazy that looks. We want Gene Thief. We want the second one because that's got the majors in. We will turn off the rainforest creatures apart from the whip spiders again. That's all fine. That's all fine. We'll turn on the fog of war because I quite like the idea of that. Just the fact you can't see what everything that's around the area. That makes sense to me. That makes a lot of sense. We're going to turn that on. And this is an interesting one here, the disable upkeep. So essentially, that stops the ridiculous charges of creating new ant tiles. So you know when in the wrong map. You know in the dunes map we did originally in the free play, and we got to the point where our ants were costing us, or our new nourishing types were costing like 1,000, 1,500 food. That's what that's. You can disable that. Now, the downside to that, of course, is that it will start meaning that you are going to be spending or having a lot of creatures on screen, which can destroy your frame rate. It can destroy my recordings, as we've seen previously. And also, it can have some irregularities in the creature AI, which is interesting. So we'll leave that off for now. We'll leave that off. But Fog of War on, Nest Invasions we'll leave on. We'll leave Attack Waves off for now. Attack waves, as you didn't know, oh, gone too far, pop back up. Every 6 minutes you'll be attacked by a group of enemies that will offer no food on death, which is very interesting. And I particularly like the second half of that. If you do not tunnel to the surface, the waves will queue up and attack you consecutively when you do. So essentially, you will be destroyed if you do not tunnel to the surface as soon as you can. So I think we're good to go. We want the floods, we want the day-night, we want the morning to start. Yeah. Scale with colony, about 50%, 45%. Advanced landmarks, we want all of those. Yes, we do. All landmarks, yes. Let's take Scolony out for its first test drive. See how this goes. See how our start is. Ooh, purple's a bit in your face, isn't it? Don't know how I feel about that, but we've got it now. Whatever. Is what it is. Where's the... Oh, the entrance is right at the top, look. Okay, so... some enemies there with some food. Enemy there. So we're going to want to get over to this side. So I think what I might do is... Ooh, now that's him to go a little bit. We'll do that. And there's a little bit of food there. And then... what do we do? What do we do? I think over here... this will turn into our first workers nest. Just so we get some more workers on the go. We don't have enough food. There's all that food up there and you're not getting it. Look, you're playing at, you silly little purple ants. I love the fact the workers follow the same colour scheme. I don't think any of the rest of them will. What's this? I'll check the current difficulty, yes. What are we up to? 52. Ooh, that's higher than I anticipated. Well, this should be interesting. So we can get that built. We're going to need to go all the way up there at some point. That's a hell of a long way. We're really deep in this nest. Got a bit more food down there and then an enemy down there of some kind. So they're busy going up there. They're busy getting us some more food. We're going to need a food area at some place. We'll build that near the beginning, though, as we have previously. Because that'll make the most sense. Only 2 can dig at once, of course. So whilst now that they're done there, let's bring this down here. It's just not going as straight as I would like it. There we go. And there's a little bit more food there they can go and get. Right, no one's creating these 5 here because there's no one assigned to the nursery group, so we'll sort that out straight away. So there's a little bit more food over here for them to go towards. We can build a couple more of them. So they've placed the eggs down now, which is great. So we can put... May as well put those over there. Are you digging that? You are digging that. Okay. So there's now a fog of war we cannot see beyond here, which is good and bad. I think it makes a lot more sense. It's a lot more standard strategy. We are going to have to go and actually scout the area out a bit. Also means we're not going to know if any fish wash up. We're not going to know where the aphid colonies are. We can see the fish. I'm a liar, apparently. Thanks for that, game. Right, so let's open this up. We don't need to have it completely separate from the queen there, do we? We are going to need to look at building a food thing first of all. So let's just do that, shall we? So we'll do that over here. And I'll probably take up all of this at some point, but that'll do for now. So out on the surface, what have we got? Let's go for a little wander, people. Let's go for a wander. Probably want to stick to the... Oh, come back, come back. We don't want to go that way. It's going to make it a lot harder, isn't it? It's going to make it a lot... Can you not just go down there? Yeah. Oh, you can't. I thought that was a ramp. Oh, dear. This is a terrible starting position. This is a terrible starting position. Oh, my word. This is bad. There is nothing around. There is this. He's quite tough. We're not going to be able to beat him. So, you know, in the previous games, I've said a couple of times that I've tried Freeplay before and I've struggled a little bit with because the starting area seems to be so tough. This is one of those times. Let's turn their attack off. So all I think we can do is just try and run past him, grab the food and run away. Because right now, there ain't a better option. Right, so we are going to want 2. So this side... We'll turn this into a melee colony.
This colony must remain small for now.
Oh dear.
Food is too scarce to support greater numbers.
Oh, they went through the spider's nest. He's just confused. So a few of them escaped and managed to bring a tiny amount of food in. How many are we talking here? Food stores are full. Oh, that didn't help, did it? So a few of them managed to get out, but not many. This is not a good starting area. Oh, can I get another one in? I can. Let's do it. Let's do it. I still got a guy out here somewhere. Do it. Do it, you hero. You absolute hero. Why is there one? Oh, because I built the wrong thing. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Such an idiot. All right. Easily done, I suppose. Easily done. So the food's all gone from there. So let's bring them outside again. This is really... This fog of war, it absolutely destroys, like, any kind of tactics. Just immediately. We can make another melee. So let's do that. Oh, the other ones are purple as well. Everything's going to be purple. How delicious. Trying to sneak... Oh, no, the spiders are there. The spiders will kill me. The spiders... Oh, my word. Oh, my God, there's a whip spider there. What is going on? Oh, my God. Yeah, this is what I meant when I said that the starts are usually horrible in Freeplay. This is what I meant. Look at this. Look at what they all have to deal with just to get a little tiny bit of food. No, you shouldn't. I should have gone for that. It's an easy grab. No, he's gone. Oh. Oh dear, oh dear. It's going to be better for us to hang back and go in a group. How tough are we? Can we take him out? No, we can't. There is no way we can take him out. Ooh. Right, let's start. Let's think. I'm trying to avoid that. Well, food stores are full. That's good and bad. So if we go from like there. We will put down our first ranged. And we should build some more food stores as well. All we need is to actually get a bit of a foothold so that we can just turn their attack off again. Oh, there are 8. Oh, there's 2 whip spiders. There are 2 whip spiders. That's ridiculous. 2 whip spiders guarding the aphids. So we're going to lose, yeah, a fair few ants just getting a bit of food back, but there's no way around that right now. We've got spiders web blocking that entire path that way. There's nothing to the north and there's nothing to the south. Oh, it's tough. It's tough. We might have to send everyone back down here because of that guy who's just stood outside. If either of those come in, we could be a little screwed. But they're not. We're okay. Just about. He says. 3 of them outside now. 3 of them. Right. Let's go again. Oh, we can't go again because the water's rising. Oh, it's can we take him out? Is there any chance at all? I haven't put my ranged guy in. That's not going to help. Not really. Not at the moment, no. So we can make another ranged. Let's do that. Get inside! Why are you hovering outside? Get in! Ah, you're just wasting my food. Wasting my precious food. So the wall's coming up in 20 seconds. There's not much point of us heading outside anytime soon. He's just... Oh... Oh... Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Where are my ranged guys? There's one there. They are around. Are the ranged guys purple as well? There is a little bit of purple on them. That's very cool. Okay, so the water has risen. Yay. We've got no food at all. I've got to try. I've got to try taking this guy out. If we can get a couple of the ranged guys up there as well. See, that's doing an actual bit of... Where's the other one? We might just about do it. Be nice if we went for the melee people first rather than the ranged. Right, there's 92 food for us. We needed that. We really needed that. Yeah, you keep going. You keep going. What's this? After a 13-minute setup time, waves will attack you every 6 minutes and the timer is already ticking. These waves offer no food and will be increased... Oh, waves? I thought it meant waves as in the tide. Did I turn... I turned waves on. I didn't mean to turn waves on, because... My word, that's going to be a tricky situation. Right, I can't deal with the spider. I can deal with him. He's a bit of easy food. Don't. Where are you going? Where's my ranged guys? Why is everyone being super sketchy? Super sketchy. Right, some easy food over there. Please go and get the easy food. Please don't mess it up by running into anything else. Look how far this food is that we need to get. Look how far we need to run to get a tiny little bit of food. And think back to the last one again. And the nice position we had over here with our 2 loads of aphid farms. There were seeds all around us. It was beautiful. Didn't have a care in the world. This spot, on the other hand, many cares. I have many cares about this area. Oh, we're going to have to hold everyone back again because he's a big boy. And there are some very tough things around. There's a wave. Oh, that's the actual wave. So there's a wave coming in 52 seconds. We are not prepared to face waves in any way. For starters, we need to get rid of this guy. And I turn my attack off, of course. Which is why nobody is. Hopefully they'll kill him and harvest him in time for this wave to come back. That would be ideal. That would be the dream right now. So we're going to have to wait here for this wave to... Oh, my little tiger beetle spawned up there, look. I thought he was going to run straight in there then for a second. Stay there. Oh, he didn't stay there. He didn't stay there, everyone. He fought. He fought. So waves is going to make this interesting. It's going to make it fairly short-lived, I would imagine. I'm not building anything quite yet because I think I need that food to survive. Oh my god, are you kidding me? That's the end of it. That's the end of it. Oh. Nope. Right, that's done. That is done. Quit to main menu. Just quit. Don't bother saving that. My word. Whew. Let's, Right. Purple. Gene Thief. Motor 2. None of those but the whip spiders. No waves. We'll turn the fog of war on. Leave the waves off. My word. Towhead, morning. Scale with colony up to about there-ish. Can we call it the same thing or will it complain? Oh, now that scrutiny. I meant to type scolony again. I didn't. Don't know how I got it so wrong. Let's try again. Please. Please, oh generous map givers of empires, give us a better starting location than that. Right, what have we got around here? Nothing there.
These loyal
There's the exit.
The foundations of
a little bit of food in the back.
Great subterranean.
I was going to say back right. I don't know if this back right really works properly, but a little bit of food back there. So I think I'll probably come down here and then make our way along the edge there to get to it. And then we're going to need... Oh, where's the... Oh, take that off. Oh, it's there. So we could kind of do that sort of dealio, couldn't we? Let's do that. We'll add them to a group. We'll get that group going down there. They also need to dig around to here. Get rid of that. So our workers we shall put there. Our food will go down here. First of all, we do need to get a few workers on the go. Bit concerned about, I was a little glad that didn't come into play. I thought it might do at some point. So, a bit more digging over there if you don't mind. We'll leave those, or I suppose we need to do that to get them actually putting some eggs down, don't we? Put some eggs down. There you go. Oh, you know you're doing that. Now put some eggs down. Someone put some eggs down, please. Thank you. As soon as we've got a couple of those going, we can leave those back in the one group. Send the one group all the way back there. Start digging that out. Food stores are full already. Look at that. Yeah, I think I'll go for more workers just to start, and after that we will look at getting some actual proper groups built. We should probably take off this tunnel, I guess, and come up this way. And then we'll build a little notch through for the workers to take eggs through. That seems to make sense. So we need to build some food stores, so we'll build a few of those. Space for another worker? Oh, you're already building another worker. Let's put another one there, shall we? And let's look at where we are outside. Ooh, that's horrible, but that isn't too bad. At least there's a few things around. Obviously, all the food is here because this thing has killed everything. So we are going to be careful to avoid him. He comes out the second you leave the nest, doesn't he? The second you leave the nest, he is there. What on earth can I do about that? What on earth can I do about that? Huh. Huh. Just try again, I suppose, right? That's all we really can do. Try again. Run over to the aphids. And hopefully he won't notice. That's all we can do, is hope that he doesn't notice us running over here. Oh, there's another one! Maybe the starting difficulty's too much. What are we on? 54 immediately. I think that's probably too much. He's pretty tough. How did he survive? There we go. That's what I thought should happen. Right. A couple more melee. This will be our ranged chamber. And then this will be our major chamber. And then we'll extend those up like we did before. And what we also want to do is just build a little tunnel, little thoroughfare. Oh my word. Right, everyone just come downstairs, because that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. For a brief moment I was like, well, this isn't a bad starting location. I can live with this. And then the game was like, you what? You think this is going to be easy? Let me come and change your mind for you. Oh, come on. Just as that guy disappears. Yeah, that's it. Leave him alone. Run and get some food. Oh, they're all back. Oh, we're screwed. We're screwed. Oh, he didn't come all the way down. He didn't come all the way down. We're not so screwed. We're going to have to wait here for a second again, though, because otherwise they'll just kill everyone. Our food stores managed to get full. I didn't expect that to happen at all. Let's go again and have another run. That's all we can do. Hope they don't notice too quickly. Hope this other one doesn't come in. Oh. Yeah. No, that's not going to happen, is it? They are getting a little bit of food. Works better when they're in a group, but when he runs away like that, that works out quite nicely as well. Oh, the other one comes in then, of course, doesn't he? Why wouldn't he? So we do have a little bit of food. It's a slow start, but it does seem to be working just about. It's definitely not what I'd describe as easy, but it is working. So they are going through here to take food in, which is a little bit of a pain, but the main food store is down here. So hopefully once we've got a bit of a stock, they won't worry about doing that. And once we've built all these up, we'll knock this path through so the eggs can get through fairly quickly. Yeah, if they keep distracted with other creatures, that's not too bad. That works out okay for us. $24 food's good. You get that in. You get that in there, sunshine. Why don't you fight him? Why don't you fight him? Fight to the death. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you should fight. You guys should fight. The food stores are full. I wasn't paying any attention. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that. Right, we need to build some more food stores and everything, don't we? So let's dig out a bit more space. Oh, I haven't done that. Oh my word. So panicked by what's going on around me that I haven't actually been doing the things I need to. It doesn't seem to do that much damage really, does he? Which is unusual. Like, usually it's like a one-hit kill, but he seems to be struggling a little bit just to kill the standard worker. Like, look how quickly their health goes down compared to the workers. Isn't that interesting? Oh, the range, he just immediately... There are 3 of them. There are now 3 of them up here. 2 was bad enough. 1 was a pain. 3's an absolute nightmare. Right. Let's get a couple more on the go. And then... I mean... Oh, don't. Oh, it's too late, really. I need the food. I need the food. Oh, it's actually working out okay for the moment. It has worked out okay. Not great. Not great, but it's okay. His spray just kills the ranged guys. That's enough. We might have to hold them back again because there's quite a little crowd of creatures out there. Now I would take the... Let's just fill that in. Take the workers off of that group, but they seem to be holding their own, really. That's good. Let's see if we can get that before anything interferes. Yeah, they want to come up and get us, look. They want it. There's a 50 food just sat down there. Look, can we get that as well? And that one? Whilst it's quiet, may as well take advantage. Why is it so quiet? That's the question. I saw the food stores getting full and I just ignored it. Right, let's dig another row out. Let's upgrade some of these just so we don't have to expand this too much. So far, I was going to say the big boys have left us alone and then, hello! He's not going to be too bad. We can take him on. We might have to come and hide from... I mean, we are... What are we up to now? I mean, 9. 9 of each isn't bad, is it? And there's a few out there holding their own. Maybe we don't need to worry so much. Maybe a 9 melee and 9 range is going to be enough to take care of a few of these things. It's the range that really starts taking effect, isn't it? Oh yeah, you keep that guy occupied with all your massive amounts of health. That'd be great. That would be great for us. Oh, not that one. Not yet, at least. Got a lot of food. Might as well finish off that whole row, actually. So that's 12 of each. Is it worth going for some majors after this, perhaps? It might be. It might be. We need a little bit of a group to take care of those. Oh, but here they are, right on schedule. The first night is coming in. Let's get some majors on the go. Some proper tanks, and I might take those off as well, I think. Put them back on nursery duty. And now I know, you don't have to tell me, I know that building through so that they'll run through the other chambers is going to slow them down. But they've got to run through their own, so if you have like an ant here, he's got to run through all that chamber anyway. It doesn't matter if he cuts through someone else's, does it, necessarily? Oh, we're actually, yeah, we're holding our own pretty well. We are holding our own here. That's not too bad. Taking out of a couple of those. Yeah, alright. Alright, this is looking a bit more promising now. Let's get a few majors down. Might as well dig all of that out in preparation. I may as well build another one. So I'll get 7 majors, I think, and then we'll start looking at upgrading some of these. Have I left myself... Oh, is there going to be enough room to upgrade? Might need to replace these with speed tiles, as someone suggested. So replacing those with speed tiles so you can upgrade more. And we are going to need a second group. Maybe we need to work on the second. I think we'll upgrade some of these first, and then we'll look at doing the second group, I think. Because it's such a sort of confined area we're in, and the difficulty is 68 already. The difficulty is a little bit tougher, that we might need to concentrate our forces a little bit. And the second group I'll just take directly opposite those, I think. That'd make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? That'd make a lot of sense. Yeah, we'll do that. Right, let's get some more majors down. And we can do another one to finish off that 7. What's this fight? I can't even see what it's against. They just killed it. They just killed it. Good. Go forth and harvest all of that food. My lovely little tribe. There's a whole bunch down there as well, actually. Why don't some of you go and get that? So after a very rocky start, it seems to have settled down a little bit. I was a little bit concerned. There was one point where I almost just immediately restarted the whole endeavour. I don't know if I've made these too small. Should I have made them 4 wide? Because the standard... I mean, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 wide. I might have made it too small. So I might have to experiment with making the movement tiles in between. See if that has any major impact. Ooh, big old wolf spider. He took out the major. We haven't got much time until... yeah, I was going to say, till he kills everything else. There's a couple of them around, and he was very tough. He does have 200 food, but he's very tough. Yeah, lots of majors getting involved. That's good. That's what we really need there. Didn't see him get stunned once. I don't know about you. Don't know about you, but not once did he get stunned. Few more upgrades. So we'll get these all to level 2 and then we'll look at replacing all of these with speed tiles and seeing if that makes any difference. So I think we'll get the middle row will get up to level 3. I'd rather have everything to level 3, so that's why I think I might have made a bit of a rookie mistake with the size of the chambers. Massacring the ladybirds now, really protecting this aphid farm. Good job, guys. Whole bunch of stuff over there, but there's so much stuff that sort of comes up in the middle that I'm not too worried about it at the moment. There's a bit of food down here though, so we can swarm down there. Look at that swarm now, that's looking good. Just to clear that up a bit before we head back over here. Yes, we've got 1, 3 in the middle though, which is sort of what I thought was going to happen. So if we do those and then the 6s pop up,
must remain
I haven't got enough food for it.
Food is too scarce to support.
Yeah, if we do the middle ones, or we might, yeah, no, actually, 11, 12. So no, we will be able to do most of them actually by the look of it. We should be okay. So the water's rising soon, but that doesn't bother us because we've not got anywhere near going out into the lower levels. I don't think there's a nearby route at all, is there? No. No, the nearest one is over here. And we've not got close to it yet. So I'm not too worried about that. How are we doing difficulty-wise? 82% now. It's getting there. Got a fair amount of food again. So if we do those and then we do these. How are we doing percent? We're 25%, so we can build 4 groups this big. And that's not bad actually. Maybe we'll look at doing that. Right, might as well start heading over this way then if there's no food over there. Take out some of these pesky hermit crabs. There goes 1. There goes 2. Focus on the lower health guy. Come on, people. What are you doing? Silly girls. Right, that's a good bit of food opened up over there, though. That's nice. Oh, looking at the aphids, I haven't put it up yet, but I'll try to do it before this video comes out. Got a few days, so that should be fine. But in my garden, I have some borage plants, which is unimportant, but that's what they are. And I noticed the other day, the borage plants have got quite a large infestation of black aphids. And those black aphids are absolutely covered in ants, who I assume are harvesting those aphids for their lovely nectar. Because there are a lot of ants all over them. They don't seem to be taking the aphids away from that area, but they do seem to be all over them. So I'm pretty sure I've got my garden colonies have got their own little aphid farm going, which is amazing. Food stores are full. I just noticed it was getting full as I sort of got to
the workers have done.
There's not much we can upgrade. We might need to extend the size of the food store. Yeah, so there's a few we can do here. And where does that leave us once they're all done? So these bottom 3 are going to be a problem, aren't they? We could put a speed tile here. That's only going to give that +1 though, isn't it? So let's try taking these out. Putting speed tiles all there and seeing what that does. It's helped a little bit, hasn't it? And we can upgrade these, of course, because they're adjacent to those. So if we upgrade those... Well, there we go. Perfect. That's exactly how speed tiles work. That's ideal. Not quite enough food to do the whole show. Oh, my word. Why wasn't I paying attention? Just pop outside and there's a massive... I was just thinking to myself, I was like, I've been dallying inside for a while, not really paying much attention. I should look outside and see what's happening. Wow, just a giant whip spider. Right, so I also was wondering if upgrading the ants increases the population size. It doesn't. We've learnt that. That's great. That is great. Great news, everyone. Great news. So we can upgrade these two here. We can upgrade... I suppose we need to do the same thing over here, don't we? I mean, we may as well do a shoulda dump. Right, and then we need to upgrade that one, that one, that one. And we can start upgrading a couple of these majors. And should we build some more food stores? We did dig it out for that very reason, and then we completely forgot about it. What are you attacking? A hermit crab. Could do some more of you up there helping out, really. What are you distracted with? That's the only problem with aphids. The ladybirds confuse all the attack patterns, don't they? Might as well send them up there and leave the hermit crabs alone for just a little while. We are defending the aphid farm quite well, though. That's going alright. A few of you going to actually get up there to get the rest of that food? Yeah, you are. Of course you are. Right, let's upgrade some more of those. See them ferrying the eggs in so they can just run down this corridor here now? I love how that's worked out. So how big is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there is room there, but that is going to be properly in the way if we go that side. We have got this side to go first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there is room on that side to do the same again over there. I might do that then. I think that would be quite cool. And I also think that 13, 13, 7 is a fairly sizable force, really. Oh, we're running out of food a little bit over this way, are we? So let's head over here to the hermit crabs. That's worked out all right. Good job, people. Good job. Then we can do a couple of 3s there. And we can do those 2 3s as well. And these ones at the back, they're going to have to wait just because I suppose if we're not going to... Are we going to build more than 7 there? That's the thing. That's the thing. If we're not, we could just build a little row of speed tiles. We could always just build a row of... I mean, they're cheap, aren't they, right? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. They cost nothing. And then we can do all 7. And it'll be perfect. Everyone's happy. Everyone's happy. Not that spider. He's not very happy. So this aphid farm is being sort of destroyed, but there's not much we can really do about that. That's fine. Oh, hello, big boy. Is that it? Just a little dart in, dart out attack? You chicken, come back here. That's it. Face me like a man? I don't know. I've got no idea what sex that would be. How do you sex beetles? One of life's great mysteries, I assume. Right then. So we could do with another food source, really. The second group, I think, will help with that. The stars, we can at least get that second aphid farm done. So literally nothing down here, is there? And how far up here do we have to go till we find... I don't know if there is anything, is there? No. No ramp down at all up there. Okay. Whatever. Whatever, game. So that's all of those done. So let's start. Do I want to have an exit to it there? There is a speed tile there, so that shouldn't be that much of a problem, actually. In which case, let's just do that. There. Oh, don't do that. Where am I taking you away from? I don't really know. Go down there, and there's a little bit of food. So, final check. Everyone in these... Ooh, no, they're not because of those, because I didn't do the speed tile trick up there. So let's do that. Just to get them all fully upgraded, and we can always just break those and get rid of them when we don't need them anymore. And everyone will be happy. So happy. I suppose I could have built this next 7 majors just up there, couldn't I? And just break them apart with speed tiles. It's not actually a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Right, so you guys need to... you're actually attacking stuff. There's something there. Don't know what it is. Right, another hermit crab over there. Go deal with him. We should start building our second group. We are going to need another speed tile just about there. You'll become group number 2. Water is coming in again, but that's fine. That's fine. And then the 2s for now can come over to this aphid farm, and the 1s will be our main little battle force, just taking care of business over here is what they're doing. They are taking care of business. And they don't care who knows about it. So the 2s for now are just going to defend this little aphid farm, and hopefully we'll get that growing up a bit so that we can have plenty of aphids around like this one's got. It's a bit of a waste of major just taking back 10 aphid food, but food's food at the end of the day. Well, that's the first 7 of those built already. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? Yeah, 13. I got very confused for a second. So those are the spaces we need to fill to complete our second group. All sorts of stuff going on here, Of course, we've got all this space up here to go yet as well, haven't we? So we could always just extend this up here and build a lot more groups up there. I know A. Carlo does like me to have many groups, as many as possible. Probably do building some more workers at some point, but we want to avoid that, so I'll probably go around like this way. Maybe not there, but around there maybe. So we will start needing some more. They are doing okay for them. Everything is fully egged up, as they say in the biz. Oh, fair enough. Get all of them done. So we'll start working on the second group of majors in a moment. Morning has broken, finally. So group 2 are defending that aphid farm for now. Not much else going on with them, but that's fine. I didn't think they'd grow that fast, to be honest. But they did. And they are also taking care of business. I love these majors with the purple bums on them. Should we take a closer look? And they got a little purple... is that a simple eye in the forehead there? What's rotate in this shenanigans? I know one of those is supposed to be rotate. Has the game crashed? Something's crashed. It's because numlock was off. Right. Look at that. I look at that little purple dude in the front of the view as well. That's awesome. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, I do like the purple. I think the grey probably looks better. If I had to pick, I think I'd definitely pick the grey, but the purple does look pretty swish. Pretty swish indeed. Right, how are we doing for food? We've got a little bit, so we can start our first major going. In fact, let's just do our second one straight away as well. If you insist, game, if you insist. Seems we've got a fair bit of food coming in now.
All they can to improve this highway.
Let's upgrade a few of these. Speed things up a little bit. Look at that. Vroom. Oh, we lost a major from the first group somewhere. Oh, in this massive battle up here, you mean? Yeah, alright, fair enough. Makes sense. Let's start sending everyone up there, I think. There's a lot of food to be had there. I don't want to lose it. And then I might just send these new majors over here to defend against the ladybirds. How are we doing for food? We've got a fair bit. Let's get another couple of majors down, actually. How are we doing for difficulty? 101. We've hit the 100% barrier. Look at all that food up there. I don't think I'm going to harvest all of that before it disappears. Oh, some of it's gone already, look. The ladybirds are the problem, really. They're the ones that stop you, to concentrate on the rest of the food. So as long as they're bringing food back, that's all that really matters, isn't it? It's not like there's a shortage of food, so yeah, I suppose it's not so bad they're not getting all the food. They're bringing stuff back still. Quite a rapid rate as well. In and out, in and out, in and out. What are you guys doing up there? Do you maybe want to get out? Do you maybe want to get out? Go on, go on. Why don't you? Right, that is that group built. We can look at upgrading that group now. Slowly getting through this massive barrage of food up there. Nope, don't do that. Don't do that. Right, upgrade, 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 upgrade. Get the ball rolling. We're going to need to do those ones around the major's nest. In fact, we may as well just go. Right, got a bit more food as well, so we could do a few more of these while we're at it. I thought they were just starting to group up there, but there is still food there. There's only one major from the second group there. Is that he in the same group? I think he is. I think he is. Lots of majors going around now. I like that. I like to see a bunch of majors. How are we doing over here, people? We are rolling in food. We've destroyed everything over there. So, seeds there, but there's a nest there. Let's start heading down here a little bit then, shall we? The twos will focus on that. And now we need to be wary of when it says the tide's rising, because we cannot afford to let the tide come in and wipe out our forces. Lots of food. We need to do a whole bunch of upgrading. It's taking care of most of that food. Ideal. We should probably put some speed tiles in here, just so that the workers running around have some more speed. Do we need some more workers now? We probably could do with some more workers, couldn't we?
The workers have done all they can to improve this highway.
So, let's do that. And we do need to upgrade the workers as well, of course. We'll build a few more first, and then I think we'll probably upgrade the workers. How close can I get to that without it being impacted? That's the question. So how many is that? That's 17, that's 24. Maths failed me for a second.
This colony must remain small for now.
Fights on all sorts of fronts going on.
Greater numbers.
They're fighting some wood lice. They're fighting some ladybirds. They're fighting nothing down there. Go and help the twos then, because they are rolling in food. In fact, the ones, let's send the ones up towards that little seed area, and then the twos maybe we'll send over there. Maybe once they finish fighting over there and they've worn themselves down a bit, or when this guy comes in and sacrifices himself for us. Thank you very much. Haven't had anyone invade the nest yet, have we? You can check the game still. What did I say about 100%? Oh, the enemies drop less food, don't they? Of course. We're at 124%. I think that's the highest we've seen it in Freeplay yet. Right, saying that, it is about time we stop this now. We are almost an hour in. So maybe we'll just do a couple of upgrades over here. We'll upgrade some more of these.
Have done all they can to prepare this brood chamber.
Just get all these workers done where we can. I don't care if they're all level 3. The majority will be fine. Ideal. Okay, so let's drop a save in there. Colony has been... I don't even know what I call it. Something silly, wasn't it? Scoony? Something like that? I can't remember. So we'll leave that there then. So this is definitely a little bit more challenging than any of the previous free plays we've done. Not quite as challenging as the last one we've done at the beginning of this video, because that was a tough sell. That was a really difficult little starting area. The attack waves coming in as well, and we ramped the difficulty up to begin with, so we started at 50%, and that caused us some problems. We've got to say, it did cause us some problems going forward, didn't it? After a bit of a rough start here, we seem to have... Let's bring everyone back. I think the twos are over here anyway, but we need to make sure the ones are in as well. In fact, now that I've done that, I'll probably save that there. Just so that I know that that is... We're safe from the next tide that comes in. So, there we go. This is the latest free play. This one looks like it's actually a bit more reasonable, a bit more sensible. 126? 127% now. Look at that. It is going up still. So if you've enjoyed this, do click the like button. Really is appreciated. Subscribe. All the comments, leave them down below. I will get back to you as soon as I see them. It does take me a while these days, but that's because I'm getting a lot more comments. So I am trying my best, and I do get around to them in the end. I try to get there before the next Empires video is out. That's my target. So hopefully I will get your comments before the next Empires video is out. I do stream on Wednesdays. I'm streaming Monster Hunter World at the moment, and I'd love to see you there. I have also started off a quick look at Frostpunk, so if you'd want to see more Frostpunk, if you want to see more non-VR games, more strategy games on the channel, check that out. There's a poll on there to say that you'd like to see that series go forward, so if you want to like it or comment on it, anything like that, any of those things will give me a little indication that you want to see more of it. Otherwise, I will see you next time in Empires of the Undergrowth, and as always, well, thank you so much for joining me.